All right, well, today we're going to be ripping a Topps 2026 Series 1 Fat Pack. We're looking for relics. We're looking for autographed relics. Either one would be fine. We're looking for inserts. We're looking for redemption cards, anything we can find. I decided to start making these videos a couple weeks ago because two things. One, I just got sick and tired of the fake videos where every pack, it seems, has a relic in it, has an autograph in it, has a redemption card in it, and the person doing the video is pretending like they didn't insert it, or they didn't do an edit, or they opened 50 packs and they showed you the one pack where it was great. I'm just tired of those. The second thing is the people who actually speed up their videos while they're opening the cards. And just to get through all the base cards, they don't care about any of the cards except for the one or two in the back. I'm a collector, so I like to look at the cards. I like to look at the players. I like to look at the stats. So I don't know how much people want to see a video like this where we go a little bit slower, where we actually look at the cards. We look at the layout. We look at how they look. We might talk about the player. I don't know if people are interested in that. I think there's a reason why there's so many videos where people fake them and put the bangers in there. People like that kind of stuff, but I'm going to try to do something a little differently. So if you're interested in actually looking at cards, what you really get, so you're not totally disappointed when you open yours and didn't get the relic, didn't get the redemption card, this is what it's really like opening these packs. So kind of want to show you what that's going to look like. And so we're going to open up this fat pack today. We're going to get 36 cards, and we're going to see what's in here. Maybe we'll get something good. Maybe we will. But maybe we won't. And however it comes out, that's what you're going to see. So we are going to start with a Seattle Mariner. Now, I like some of these pictures on these 2026 cards. Real clear, real different, real focused, real sharp. I don't mind the look out of the cards. I know some people were complaining about those. I actually kind of like it. I like where they place the top 75 logo. It's all kind of around. They find a good place for it. So this is a good looking card. Good looking base card. Troy Johnson from the Marlins. You know, I noticed a lot of these landscape cards this year, more than I remember. I don't know if it seems that way to you, but it seems like there's a lot of these landscape cards. I don't know if that's good or bad, just an observation. And then these alternate uniforms, a lot of the cards have those on there as well. Boston's got a strange one. I forget why they used the yellow on there, but kind of a different look. I'm not sure I really like that one. I like the classic Red Sox logo and just the colors. They're so classic, and this kind of doesn't quite get there for me. Maybe it is for you. Texas Rangers, again, some alternate uniforms there. That's interesting. I hadn't seen those uniforms. Catcher. Let's see, what do we got? Baltimore Orioles. Got a rookie. All right, our first rookie of the pack. Not familiar with him. Hope he turns out great. Casey Mize from the Detroit Tigers. I'm not a huge American League fan, so I don't know quite all the players in the American League, but more of a National League Cubs guy. And here's a Tampa Bay Ray, not Devil Ray, Ray. Carson Williams, again from the Rays, back-to-back Rays. We got ourselves a rookie. I don't know where the short prints are this year. I haven't quite looked that up. One way to know if it's kind of a more valuable card is if you look on the back, then you zoom in on I don't know if it's quite going to do that, but there's an ID number on here. And so you're looking for something that doesn't end in 5-3. So this one ends in 5-3. It's so you'll see that in the bottom right of all the cards in case you didn't know that. So anything but 5-3. Now there's the classic Boston Red Sox uniform. You gotta like that, right? It's a good looking card. It's a nice looking base card. I really like that. Brandon Marsh killed the Cubs last year. Fuentes on the Atlanta. Singer of the Reds. So again, most channels are going to be flipping through these real fast. I go slow. I know maybe people don't like that. Maybe there's no market for it. I totally get you if you want to bail out. But if you like cards, if you're actually a collector, hang with me. Maybe we'll hit something together. But in any case, you're going to see what it's really like opening these packs. Logan Webb. Now, there's a great picture. Maybe not great. Good picture. Travis Adams from the Twins. Cleveland Indians. Or the Cleveland Guardians. Excuse me. There was some talk about them going back to the Indians. The name of the Indians. Based on complaints from some Indian tribes. So that'll be interesting to see if that happens. Ben Williamson. Colorado Rockies, rookie. That's an interesting first name. Warming. Never heard of that name. Warming Bernabel. Good luck to him. Another back-to-back rookie. Colorado. Not crazy about those uniforms. They're alternates. Vargas from the Sox. Went to a Sox game last year when they were playing the Cubs. He led off the game. First pitch, home run. That was a rough game to watch. Cubs ended up getting blown out in that game. They were not wearing these are like Chicago Bulls colors. I don't quite get that. But Nick Pivetta. Again, they're showing a lot of these pictures that are kind of their alternate uniform, some of their alternate uniforms. I'm not crazy about the San Diego one. Kind of like the classic 1970s uniforms for the Padres. I'm old school. Another rookie. Again, I don't know if it's a short print. Let's just flip, see. Ends in 53. So we know that's probably not a short print. Dovar. That's a good picture. Mariners. Almost looks like that's at Wrigley Field. Another rook from the Guardians. All right, let's flip it. See? It's a 53. Colorado Rockies. Brenton Doyle. I'm not familiar with him. Oh, Isaac Collins. Now, the best card we've gotten so far, I've opened 5 or 6 packs, is going to be this card in the back. That's an Isaac Collins. I guess that's like a silver refractor one. He's on the Brewers. Interesting thing about him, I kind of like him because he's from Creighton University. And so my son goes to Creighton. And Isaac had a nice year with the Brewers after being on a couple teams. So that's the best card we've gotten so far. So we've got room on stands here for anything else that we get that's different than a base card. We'll see if we can get anything to put up there. But Isaac Collins. There's another one of these landscape one. Diamondbacks celebrating. St. Louis Cardinals. A rival of the Chicago Cubs. Solid player. Kansas City Royals. You can't help but rooting for these small market teams. Kansas City. I always like their uniforms as well. Toronto Blue Jays. Another Royal. Rookie. That's the classic Royals uniform. I kind of like that. Kind of like their logo too. Bryce Harper. Boy, I've been reading some things about ownership and kind of ripping him in the press, and Bryce is like, hey, you know, I didn't have a horrible year last year. I had a pretty decent year. Nothing like putting pressure on the guy that you're paying all that money to. It's kind of unusual for a team to go public with its criticism of a guy who, I mean, he didn't have a horrible year, but I don't know if his stats were on. Yeah, he hit, what did he hit last year? 261. How many home runs? 27 home runs, 75 RBIs. I mean, not horrible. Played in 132 games, so I think there were some complaints about injuries for him. That's probably one of his criticisms. But anyway, Bryce Harper, nice base card. Pena from the Astros. Still think of them as a National League team. All right, let's see what this is. An insert that I'm not familiar with. Aaron Judge. It's called a big ticket player. All right. Well, let's put that up there. Let's put that up there like that. And then the stars of the NLB. Seems like you get one of these in every pack. We've got a Chase Burns. And then I think the same thing for these Titans of the game come in most packs. Corbin Carroll. So this is a pretty typical fat pack. We got some kind of interesting base cards. Got to see some new players. Nothing huge. But I hope you get a sense of what it's like opening a real pack with no fakes, no gimmicks, no edits, no games. This is what it's really like. And so, and this guy's a rookie. Just noticed that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll be ripping more of these packs. So if you want to subscribe, that'd be great. If you want to leave a comment, let me know what you think of the videos. This is a good format, or a format that just isn't going to work because it's just too darn long. We'll see you guys. Thanks.